What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Paper Cut Chronicles. This is our episode 4 of our What's the Word series. I am your host, James Sr., and I'm here with my co-hosts, Cam and Mac, a.k.a. Pops. How we doing, y'all?
So good.
Yes, sir. So we just gonna hop right into it. As always, we are fully staffed today, so we're gonna have some really good content for you all. Let's just hop right into it. Let's start with this the play-in tournament, how these games went. I wasn't able to catch them all, but I know y'all caught a few. We can just start off with the Charlotte Hornets and Miami Heat. Get that done real quick. 127 to 126. A lot of stuff happened in this game, especially with some injury stuff that we can get to. But just to kind of get y'all input, I'll start off with you, Pops. How did you feel about this game specifically?
Oh, this was Charlotte's all the way. It was Charlotte's all the way until it wasn't.
Yeah.
Miami did their thing. They got back in there. They made it a game. Tyler Hero looked like one. So,
right.
But I really thought that foul at the end of the game wasn't really one on LaMelo, but they called it. So
yeah,
it became in terms of going to the overtime. But
I think they kind of had to try to make up for what happened
with the Bam thing.
With the Bam thing.
But that was like super early though. Like
yeah,
Bam thing was 11 minutes into the
game. What really made me I was confused because Kobe White had no reason to take the shot. That sent it to OT.
Yeah.
There were 7 seconds left on the clock, and he took a fadeaway three.
That man is a gunner. He's a gunner. He's a gunner.
That's an insane. You know how much confidence you gotta have to take that shot. That's a bad shot, bro.
It wasn't a bad shot. Actually.
No, that's a bad shot. He took a contested fadeaway three with 7 seconds left and no shot clock.
No, but you give yourself a chance just in case you miss it, you can foul right away.
Right.
And you give yourself a chance to play the whole game to where you can foul and
where the last 7 seconds are gonna be 3 minutes.
Yeah. I mean, you get another shot though, so it's not like it wasn't a bad shot in the sense that in terms of the time.
They could have got a better shot.
Yeah, maybe.
They definitely could have got a better shot.
But the time was running out in terms of the 5 seconds also. You have to look at that because the dude held the ball for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Held the ball in terms of, and then all of a sudden he found Kobe and then he threw it to him and it worked out perfectly.
It did. It definitely did.
So just to read off some of the stats from that game, Miles Bridges had 28, 9, and 2. Brandon Miller, 23, 5, and 5. LaMelo Ball had 35 and 10. Kobe White had 19, 5, and 3. In a kind of not a big deal because he's a rookie, but just didn't really see this from him. Con Knoepel had 6, 5, and 1, and 0 for 6 from the 3-point line.
Nah, that is a big deal.
I mean, it's a big deal.
He kind of flamed out during the end of the year. I ain't gonna lie.
That game in particular, didn't look like the same cat.
Yeah.
So having that happen to him, and now you have to be in high leverage moments, and you don't show up. Now you become a target, and the whole thing about you being a part of this whole Rookie of the Year conversation.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like, what are we doing?
But are we taking that into account for that vote?
Technicality, it shouldn't be because it isn't a regular season game.
Right.
So by technicality, I guess you don't take that into account. But just not even counting the playing games, both of them, he just flamed out towards the end of it. Like the last month or so of the year, he just didn't seem like the same guy that he was like earlier in the season.
Yeah. Some stats from Miami side. Davion Mitchell, 28, 4, and 6. Andrew Wiggins, 27, 7, and 3.
Wow.
Tyler Hero with 23, 3, and 6, and obviously Bam had 6, 3, and 1, and had to leave early due to the hard foul from LaMelo, which was not called it wasn't called, right? I wasn't able to really see, but
Nothing was called on
Nothing
that.
was called, but also I don't think he had malicious I don't think he had the intent to injure them.
not to injure, but
Like,
you're still trying to do something dirty though.
oh,
Like,
definitely. He was trying to trip him.
It's
Like,
not even dirty in the sense of I've seen plenty of NBA players do
right.
it.
and y'all
When they
and
get
did y'all
fouled,
see
they
the
get
whole
fouled.
thing with
They
Nick Wright?
Yeah. So
Oh yeah,
Nick Wright calling him a clown, and he was going back and forth with Lonzo on Twitter.
yeah. I seen that. Melo was fined $60K. I think it was $35K for the flagrant 2 that they end up deeming a flagrant 2, and then $25K for I think he dropped the F-bomb in the post interview or post game interview or something like that. That's some chicken right there for a regular person.
Yeah.
I'm guessing 60K. Hey, whatever.
yeah, he's on $100 million contract.
But still, man, why are you giving them that chicken back? Why are you giving them that chicken back? Like, why? He's already been fined for profanity anyway.
The charity or something like that. I just wish they started putting people on the list.
Right. Yeah, I need to be on that list for sure.
Yeah.
Cuss away, my guy. Cuss away, my guy.
Maybe giving some money back to the fans.
Right. Just kind of speed through this some more here. The Phoenix and Portland game, 110 to 114. Denny Avnia is cold-blooded. I'll just read off some stats from the Phoenix side, and then I'll let you go, Cam. Dylan Brooks had 27 and 2. Jalen Green with 35, 5 and 2 was also 12 for 22 from the field. Just chime that in. Devin Booker 22, 1 and 4. What'd you think about this game, Cam?
Bro, that the fourth quarter, I literally thought that the Suns won the game.
Mm-hmm.
Like, beginning of the fourth quarter, they were controlling the game pretty much the entire game. Like, I think going into the fourth, they were up a little bit, then they went on a run. I think they were up by like 12 at one point or something like that, 10 or 12. By that point, I kind of thought the game was over. But then everything just started hitting. They started locking the Suns up, and it's kind of like what I saw the last time the Suns played the Rockets. They started the game off, I think, on like a 21-2 run or something like that. But as the course of the game went on, they just slowed down, like, and they flamed out more and more. And once it got to that fourth quarter, it was literally just like, we're going to get Denny the ball, Denny's going to get downhill, and he's going to get fouled. That was the entire game plan for them.
A dude does not go left for real. Like,
He doesn't.
he does not
He
go
goes
left for
straight
real.
downhill right, and he's going to either out footwork you or out power you.
Once you get ahead of steam, though, it's like
Yeah.
it's a done deal.
Hey, that's
like,
a
just to give-
Walmart Luka, bro. That's a Walmart Luka right there.
To give a like quick rundown of how the last like 2 minutes went. So you had the Portland goes on an 18-6 run. Then Jeremy Grant hits a 3 to cut the lead to 3. Then he gets a snatch block on Jalen Green. Then he goes down to the other corner and hits another 3.
No, that's crazy.
And that ties the game. They make it 2. Devin Booker gets fouled. They take the lead back, and then from there, it was literally just back and forth. It was like a stop here, a stop there, a stop here, a stop here, and until Denny got the ball, and he was just relentless downhill. That's literally if Denny can do anything, it's get downhill and make the right play. Most likely, he's either gonna find somebody on the kick out or he's gonna get fouled. Really, realistically, that's just what it comes down to at that point. And the air one he made to ice it, that was just like
Cold.
you really can't do much more if you're the Suns at that point, because that finish is just so tough. And I guess you're trying to get the foul to at least he can.
The Suns don't have no real interior defense anyway.
Nah, not with Mark Williams being as injured as he is. So
that's why we resent them. Send them back.
Yeah, but I think another big story of this game is Drew Holiday.
Yeah.
Drew Holiday is one of the guys that I really wanted for the Rockets after we had Fred VanVleet go down, and
Mm-hmm.
he really just showed how important he is to a team with playoff aspirations. Like
Yep.
he went out there and did exactly what he was supposed to do. Like he really didn't give Devin Booker anything that he wanted.
Mm-hmm.
Devin Booker really was settling for majority of the night. Ended
Yep.
up shooting 7 for 17.
Yep.
And got him into foul trouble.
Mm-hmm.
That's really what it was. Drew I think really showed out in this game, but obviously Denny was like the player of the game.
Yeah, with that being said, I'm going to read off some stats from Portland, and if you have any finishing touches on this game, Pops, I'll let you go. 41, 7, and 12 for Denny Avnia on 68% from the field, which is ridiculous. Drew Holiday, 21, 4 and 4. Jeremy Grant had 16 and 2. He didn't have a great shooting night with the field, but he had 4 threes, which was really important. Shaedon Sharp, 12, 1 and 1. Not really too much there. But what did you think about this game, Pops, and how Portland stuck through it?
I didn't see it. I saw the Celtics winning the game from the beginning.
Okay.
You know, Portland took care of their business. And
Yep.
Avila is an all NBA player now. So
Yep.
let's book it. It's happening.
Yeah, we'll get into that later.
Yeah, most def. Like I said, I'm trying to speed through these a little bit. Philadelphia 76ers versus Orlando Magic, 109 to 97.
Not much to talk about with that one.
It's not really much to talk about with that
I mean,
one.
no, there is.
It is.
What is Paolo? Like,
I don't know where he fits. I don't know.
But we can't have that conversation without talking about what went down last night. So
that's true. That's
right.
true.
That's true.
Definitely
That's true.
two ends of the stick.
Yep.
Philadelphia 7. So let's move on to last night.
Yeah, but shout out to Tyrese Maxey. He had 31,
we
31
gotta
2
talk
and
about
2.
The Clippers Warriors game.
Yep, for sure. Clippers versus the Warriors, 121 to 126. Very exciting game. Steph Curry is a dog. Just to read off some stats, just from the Clipper side, and then I'll let you chime in, Pops. 21, 5 and 8 from Darius Garland. 23, 3 and 2 from Benedict Mathurin. We had 21, 7 and 3 from Kawhi Leonard. What you think about this game, Pops? I know you had some things to say about Draymond Green as well.
Look, yeah, he's still elite. He's still elite defensively. If you can still guard Kawhi, and at Kawhi stage right now, you still elite defender.
He just had a career year.
And that was crazy. That was crazy to have Kawhi being locked up like that. I mean, he was locked up in that fourth quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Really, the whole second half.
Yeah.
They started face guarding him.
Yeah, he had a couple moments in the second half to where he was getting some stuff done. But that fourth quarter, when they just started putting it on him, and Steph was starting to hit them threes and just hitting anything, just going.
Kawhi has 7 points and 5 turnovers in the second half.
Ooh, my goodness. But before you go, Cam, I'm going to read some stats from the Golden State Warriors, and then I'll let you go. 35, 1 and 4 for Steph Curry. Kristaps Porzingis, 25 and 5. That was very important. Santos, don't really know too much about him. I've heard a lot about him since this game. He had 26 and 5.
Yeah, he's a hit and miss dude.
Yeah.
Guy Santos is your typical Warriors role player that they find.
Mm-hmm. So what you think about this game, Cam?
Bro, I'm not going to lie, this game, I was hate watching, of course. It was the Warriors. And I honestly thought the Clippers had it like locked up. I'm not going to lie. So Al Horford started hitting. I don't know where it came from. But
he does that, though. He does that.
He started the game off 0 for 3 and went 4 for 4 from 3 in the fourth quarter.
Yep.
Bro, I kid you not. I was literally witnessing magnet ball. He could not like he literally, and that really shifted the entire momentum for Golden State. Like it was Kristaps, Al Horford. Their play from their bigs really just like up the ante for them, and it got the whole team going. Kristaps was on a tear before he got subbed out for some rest in the fourth. Then Al Horford came in on one, and the pace started ramping up. And you know when the lights started shining and everything, you know that's when Curry shows up.
Yeah.
So
well, not
Curry,
all the time, but.
yeah,
Well, but I get you though. He's a superstar,
like,
so
and
he has all the ability to do it. So
in the time when it really comes to momentum shifters,
yeah,
I think Curry is like
man,
probably one of the exactly. So once the momentum started shifting, I saw what was coming. I saw Curry get in an off ball action with Draymond.
You've seen it for decades.
Yeah, bro. Curry got in the off ball action with Draymond. He worked on a DHO. Eventually got Brook Lopez on him, step back three for the lead. Like,
Brook Lopez is getting killed in that fourth quarter.
My gosh, bro! It really didn't matter who.
It didn't matter who, but Brook Lopez.
Al Horford was giving him work. Stephen Curry was giving him work. KP was giving him work. Like, everybody just working on Brook Lopez in that pick and roll, off ball or on ball. It really just didn't matter. As long as he was playing drop, they were attacking it.
Yeah.
And like after Curry hit that three, I knew the game was over. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm a hate right now. That is a moving screen. It's a moving screen.
Definitely.
It's a moving screen.
Been a moving screen for the past 10 years.
Exactly. I get it, but dang. But no, shout out to the Warriors. Great dub. But we're going to get to the last two games of the play-in tournament. Orlando versus Charlotte, 121-90. And we were saying, Paolo was MIA with the games that he played earlier he's kind of been MIA the whole season. So,
yeah.
But just to read off some stats from Orlando's side: 25-5-6 from Paolo, 18-7-6 from Franz Wagner. Wendell Carter has 16-6-1. Jalen Suggs with 12-5-6. What you think about that game, Pop?
Orlando just took the Hawks like early. Like it was done. It was
that defense, man.
Yeah, it was crazy.
They were really suffocating. Like
the refs started just letting them get away with just like nonsense. To me, it's like, come on now. I would have fought Shrugs yesterday. We squaring up. Because he really got into it. But hey, if they don't allow it, do what you do. But yeah, they took the Hearts from Charlotte like early, and it was just Charlotte just making a couple of little bit of runs here and there, but they never could get anything together.
64 total fouls for the combined teams.
Dang.
In that game, by the way.
Yeah.
Orlando shot 37 free throws.
That's crazy to think that Bam shot how many free throws? Never mind. Let me not get into that.
Yeah.
Let me not get into that. But yeah, that is crazy. I'm looking at these minutes, and I could just see they started just putting the other guys in at that point. And
Jace Richardson got some burn.
Yeah, and it's
it just
sickening. They were exciting this year.
And the thing is, I wanted the Hornets to win that game so bad. Because nobody wants to watch the Magic in the first round, bro. Nobody wants.
Because they're supposed to be a fifth. They're supposed to be a 4 or 5 seed right now. They're supposed to be a top 4 seed.
Not entertaining. Their offense is just so stagnant. Their offense is so stagnant. It's all predicated on defense.
Yeah.
Just wait for tomorrow.
Oh, that game is gonna be something.
Yeah, man.
Talk about bump and grind, and not.
And to get to the last game here, Phoenix beats the Golden State Warriors 111-96. Jalen Green goes off again.
Revenge game.
A more efficient night for this night. He has 36, 6, and 4.
No
He's
free
on a
throws.
tear. No free throws?
No free throws.
None.
Wow.
0.
Wow.
36 on no free throws.
If y'all are wondering why I didn't catch none of these games, I am a overnight shift graveyard person, so I'm not able to catch some of these games. So I'm glad I have my cohorts to catch these games and catch that experience for me. But we'll definitely be tapping into the playoffs this weekend. Jordan Goodwin with 19-9-2. Devin Booker 26-8, and
But
you
Jalen
got
Green
some
was
good
the story of
some.
that game. He was the story of that game.
Yeah.
Every time that Golden State even had a chance to do anything,
Oh my gosh.
But why is Brandon Pop? I'm sorry to cut you off, Pops.
8-0 run by himself?
Yeah.
Golden State came in close.
I'm sorry to cut you off, Pops, but why is Brandon Potts shooting more shots than Steph Curry?
Curry wasn't hitting. I mean,
He didn't have no rhythm, and it seemed
Curry literally just was not hitting. I mean, they were constant on ball pressure, but even Curry got some looks that you would expect Curry to make,
that's true,
and
but
they just wasn't hitting.
he didn't
But
take
Potts got
you would expect him to take way more shots. He just didn't have his legs. He didn't have no legs.
Oh, so you think he was just gassed out?
Man,
Yeah, I mean, this was his first game without the real minutes restriction, or his second game, and it's a back-to-back.
Yeah.
So he's coming off injury. He's been on a minutes restriction beforehand, and as of the two games, he played 70 minutes. So, and we know how much Curry runs. So, I mean, I definitely get he probably did not have legs. Like,
nope, not. There was a point in time in that game where Phoenix went on that run. Well, Jalen Green went on that run, and Curry was not even in the game at all. And they didn't even put him into the game until they got a little bit closer, and then Phoenix on another run.
Ooh, my
And
Al
Papa is
Horford
here.
came back down to earth. They also didn't have KP for majority of the game. He didn't play the fourth quarter at all.
Was that injury? Or?
I'm guessing it's injury, but I don't think it came out. But he didn't play the fourth quarter at all.
It was odd there. That was real odd to not see him in the game.
And he was kind of on a heater before he left. So 11 points in 15 minutes. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, bro. One thing I don't like, I think Dylan Brooks really gets called for fouls because of his reputation instead of him actually fouling. Like I saw it a lot last year as well. He plays good defense, and they just call foul. Like,
if I was a ref, I would look at him and call a foul.
exactly, and I think that's what happens a lot of the time. I'm not gonna lie. He ended up having six fouls. He had 4 fouls that game. Draymond fouled out at the end of the game. Him and D-Book got ejected. Draymond doing his usual antics. I'm not gonna lie, Devin Booker was trying to get him out because he had 5 fouls, and he was really like antagonizing him, and it worked. I'm not.
Yep.
I really don't think D-Book deserved an ejection, but I guess double tech him up.
He didn't want to stop talking. You at the free throw line. This dude not in the game. Why do we have a conversation? What are we doing? What's happening?
Right.
So yeah, he probably deserved a early little shower. Get in there early, do his thing.
With that being said,
I do want to talk about the end of the game and the press conference. Draymond Green is somebody that anybody would want to play with. Nobody wants to play against.
right.
And what he was talking about at the end of that game and how he came out, dude is deep. Dude has a good heart. Dude has when I listen to him, I gain a Draymond Green is like one of them kind of cats that you really don't know his value until he's gone or until he's away from the game or anything like that. It's like to me, he's like a Larry Bird. I hated Larry Bird from the time he started until he wasn't no good. When he no good, oh yeah, that dude was bad. Yeah, Draymond is that kind of guy. Draymond is the kind of guy that
You might not like this team, but I think he's a top 3 defender of all time.
Oh Oh no,
Just simply
I'm,
based off versatility. Like
I am with you.
when we talk about a guy who can actually guard 1 through 5, I don't think anybody's better than Draymond.
And maximize his everything. I mean, like you get everything from him. And he made a statement when he was talking about whether or not it's over with or not. He said, "Look, if I don't have no value here, I don't want to be here. Let me go." And to say something like that is somebody that has some self awareness and
Mm-hmm.
real deep in terms of his
Because
how he
he'll give
thinks.
something to a playoff team.
Oh, for sure. He's for sure. But I gain a little more respect for him in terms because you know he's not a likable guy as far as being on the court. But like I said, if you playing with him, he your dude. He
Oh yeah,
is your dude.
yeah,
But
yeah.
if you playing against him, he's the biggest a hole ever born and wisest dude in the league.
Yep. Well,
But
shout
that's
out
something
to the Suns for delaying their Cancun trip another couple of
good
weeks.
job. Good job. Good job. Good job.
Um,
But only
I'll
and,
give it maybe a
and
week.
right.
we can just start going into the playoff
Yeah, we
matchup.
can go straight
Yeah.
into that matchup.
Yeah.
OKC,
Okay, see,
So
so let's just start it off
Phoenix.
the rip. OKC and the Thunder.
I start with Phoenix, yeah. No, I start with Phoenix and the Thunder. I want to see what Jalen Green does. I want to see is he this dude because he couldn't put two games together last season in the playoffs with
Mm-hmm.
Toronto. Couldn't put two good games together. Matter of fact, I think he only had really one that was
He only had
kind of
one. He had one game where he scored
on
double-digit points. Trust me, I remember. Trust me, trust me, I remember. In that game, he had 33. So
So I want to see who he is. I mean, 'cause even though it's two playoff play-in games, it's not really the playoffs, but it's like the playoffs.
it's
Mm-hmm.
a postseason.
It's the
It's a
post.
postseason game. So like
So
that, it definitely means more.
let's see what he can do against a team that has probably a little more defense
A
than he's
little.
played against. I'm just saying. I'm being facetious. I'm
KT and
being
5, y'all.
I'm being facetious, but I want to see who he is, though. I mean, is he really that dude? Because the way he looked like these last two games, it's like, oh, okay, all right. But it's not like he didn't have those moments
I've
when he
seen
was
this before.
right. I'm just saying. I just never seen it in high leverage moments. So that's the
Mm-hmm.
only thing I'm saying. High leverage moments, I've never seen it. But he put in two high leverage games, and they lost one. But he was the reason that they were in one, and it was the reason that they won the other. So
Yeah,
that's what I
outplayed D Book in these two games. So I mean,
Yep.
definitely
yeah
means something.
yeah.
But I mean he is a really boomer bust type of guy though. So I think we'll probably get maybe one or two of those games against OKC. One maybe gets them a win, like a close one. So being generous, I'll probably say OKC in 5.
So you giving him a
Yeah.
win?
Gentleman
You
sweep
give
for
him a win?
sure.
Okay.
I'll give him a win. I think you'll get a big game out of D Book and Jalen Green maybe once.
Yep.
And I mean, with that firepower,
It
you
could
could
be another
probably get a
both.
game.
Okay.
Gentleman sweep. Gentleman sweep for sure. Just staying in the Western Conference, we got my guys, the Lakers against the
No,
Rockets.
no. Let's go by order. We're
Yeah,
not
let's go Spurs Blazers.
Okay,
Spurs,
okay, we can go Spurs Blazers. That's fine. That's fine. Spurs Blazers 2-7 matchup. This is a cakewalk.
trying to sneak his people in.
5.
Spurs in 5.
I'm going 4-0 with this.
I
one. I'm
I
not
think they're
gonna
both
cap.
really inexperienced. I think same
going
thing with Jalen Green.
I'm going
Same
for
thing
it.
with the Jalen Green thing. I think Denny Avia can give you a game.
No, I think they're gonna win. Spoiler's gonna win two of these games.
And they also are one of the best defenses in the league. So I mean, one of those games you probably don't get one of your stars to show up because that defense is so good. It could probably will them to a win. I don't give them two though. I say it's another gentleman sweep. I'm not gonna lie.
I go 4-2 on that one. So
4-2.
yeah,
I'm going 4-0. Keeping it right, the Nuggets, which are playing game 1 right now, it's 23-12. Lord. The Nuggets versus the Timberwolves. What do y'all got for this matchup here?
This is a 7-game series.
7?
If any series is going to 7 in the first round, it's this one.
Yeah.
But who y'all think coming out though? That's the
Denver. I'm going Denver.
But would it surprise you if the Timberwolves came out?
It's a pick 'em.
It's a pick 'em.
It kind of would surprise me simply because I don't know Anthony Edwards' health as of right now.
Yeah.
So, like, I think if you get a full series of Anthony Edwards being Anthony Edwards, then it wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But if you don't, and it's another one like the last time they went to 7, and Ant doesn't really show up in Game 7, but they still lose, yeah, I would be really surprised.
Yeah.
But Ant in early playoff series, he's terrible.
Yeah.
I mean,
before that fatigue starts to get to him.
Yeah. 1 and 2, you gonna get amped.
Yep.
But
I think even then he's kind of realized, okay, look, I can't go score 40 and guard the best player on the floor.
Yeah, I can see even right now he's not guarding Jamal Murray. They got him on Christian Brown.
You know what I'm saying?
They got Io taking that Jamal Murray matchup.
And I think, he's been an X factor for that team. Julius Randle has to kill. He has to kill. He has to kill. He gotta kill.
I think. It's kind of. Even if you don't get much for Julius Randle, it's really a battle of the bigs, though. Like, if you don't get something from Julius Randle, you got to get something from Naz Reid, who hasn't been the same person this year. I don't really know what happened.
But he can get streaky. He's a streaky player.
He can definitely get hot.
Yeah.
And they've kind of changed their ideology when it comes to guarding Jokic. They keep Gobert on Jokic now. Kind of just making him attack at Gobert, and like if he's gonna score, he's gonna score instead of letting them run their offense through him and get what they actually want through their plays.
Right.
Like I said, I think if any series goes to 7 out of all the first round series, it's gonna be this one, and it's gonna be a hell of a series
for sure.
And Jokic always give a good series, so
for sure.
Come on, man.
For sure.
Come on, man. Come on, man. What is this dude doing?
This guy. Going to the next game. To my guys. The Lakers versus the Rockets playing later on tonight. I honestly, people think this is gonna be one of them series that's gonna go 6 and we only gonna win 2 games. I don't see that. I see this could be another series that could go 7 games because let me get my stuff off. This guy. It could go 7 games. With the Rockets, their offense stalls out, and if we could take advantage of that and just make shots, I understand it. I understand the roster is not built for this series. The Rockets have they really got all the pressure on them. What we got to lose for real? We lost our 2 biggest stars. We ain't got nothing to lose.
Losing this series.
but it's that's already the consensus. That's already the consensus. So we're gonna go out there and play hard. Bronny finna give me. Give me,
brother.
Come on, man.
It would be one thing if it's AR and LeBron, or if it's LeBron and Luka.
Right.
If you missing one. No, I'm saying if you missing one of, like let's say you taking out one of the 3.
Right.
It'll be one thing when you saying no pressure and all this. But it's LeBron and nobody.
He don't have no pressure.
Nobody.
There's no pressure.
And you have no help. I mean, what are you?
But that's what I'm saying. We can just go out and play free.
friends.
Bronny. My nigga Bron finna take his son to the second round game.
Playoff talks, man.
My nigga Bron finna take his son to the second round. Like, what is we talking about?
Not the Bronny playoffs.
What are we talking about? Yeah, Bron finna take his son to a second round, bro. Like what?
The only hope that they have is that that it's something really going on with Durant. That's the only thing. That's the only help that they would have. The hope that they would have, because as far as that, outside of Durant, the Rockets don't have nobody's proven, nobody that's gonna step up outside of Sengun.
Whoa, yeah. Don't forget what Sengun did against the Warriors last year.
I just said Sengun, but I don't trust our man. I don't trust Jabari, and like I said, if Durant is compromised, then I give Lakers maybe 2 games.
Rockets in 5.
This is what I'm telling you right now. Wow. That's what we
Rockets
doing.
in 5.
That's what we.
Gentlemen,
That's what we doing. Hold on. We got the leader in 3-point percentage this year at 47.5 in 3-point percentage in Luke Kennard. DeAndre Ayton.
Just brought Luke Kennard out of his ass.
I did. I sure did. 47.5. 47.5.
Luke Kennard cannot stay on the court because he's a total defensive liability.
Everybody is the defensive liability right now. Everyone, other than Marcus Smart, everybody is. So we're gonna go out there and play free. And also DeAndre Ayton, shout out to him. He had a franchise. He had franchise history in field goal percentage, which I think it was like 67% or something like that for the year.
Speaking of big man, we're probably gonna see a series where Alpi averages like 28 and 10.
No, we're not.
25 and 10, because who's gonna guard him?
DeAndre Ayton is
DeAndre. You know, the last time DeAndre Ayton guarded Alperen Sengun, he had 27 and 10.
We're not worried about that. We're not even.
Let's move on to the Eastern Conference.
No, hold on, man. Hold on.
27 and 10 on 67% from the field, by the way.
We don't care about that. But we can't move on because y'all talking nonsense. Definitely a 7-game series,
Rockets
and we moving on to the second round. Go Lakers, go, man.
No, let's go. Pistons Magic next.
Here we go. Pistons Magic. I give them 1 game.
Yeah.
Other than that, I don't know.
This is 4-2. This is 4-2.
4-2.
They're gonna be bumping and grinding, and Pistons gonna get it done. But this is gonna be the ugliest.
It's gonna be an ugly series.
I think the Pistons offense is just so much better than the Magic. So like, I don't really see a yes.
You think the Pistons offense is so much better
with Cade Cunningham? Of course, yes. I mean, you have. I mean, I'll talk about that later. But you have Cade Cunningham, which is very obviously the best player in the series. He's a one man show when it comes to the offense, as well as you have shooters around him.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the Magic can rough them up as much as possible. I think that's probably gonna give them 1 game.
Yeah. But
they probably win 1 in their home court. But I mean, as far as them winning a game on the Pistons home court, I don't see that.
Yeah, for sure. Let's keep it going. Celtics and 76ers. I think this is a 4-2. I think this is a 4-2.
I had Celtics in 6.
I think this is a 4-2.
Sweep?
I'm going straight up sweep.
What?
I think they can steal a game in Boston.
You don't think Tyrese Maxey, Paul George could steal a game?
I think they can steal a game in Boston, and I think they can win a game at home.
Paul George is going to be Paul, not what do you call this? Playoff Paul.
Playoff P.
You don't think we finna get playoff P? You think we finna get pandemic P? Nah, bro, he's been different.
You gonna get P off the PEDs. That's what
Yeah.
Hey, he been hooping.
If you get P off the PEDs, you gonna win the game.
All right,
Like,
you gonna have 39 and 3/4. Like, come on,
Yeah.
man.
okay, all right.
Come on, man.
I think that's a sweep.
I mean,
I'm gonna-
this series literally just comes down to three things. I think it's Paul George, like how healthy is Paul George gonna be, and how is he gonna play? How healthy is Embiid? Is he gonna play?
Right.
Because I mean, when Embiid has played, he's been good.
Hey, look, if Embiid come back, hold on before you go, Paul. Embiid come back, he makes this series interesting, dog. If he can come back healthy,
I think that's what I had in account when I said Celtics and six. I think if they have two or three games where they have Embiid, I think they can win.
Unlike you, I've had an appendectomy. That is not something that you just come back from. It is. I'm telling you, that is something. It stays in your gut, bro, and that you feel it, and it's all in your core. And he don't have his core, and he's a big dude, so he gotta use his core.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Coming back from that, he had it the last week of the season.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we're looking at going on 3 weeks, maybe.
Yeah, 2-3 weeks.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
I mean, I think it come like middle of the series, maybe like once they get to Philly.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then the conditioning and what they do is different. from
Yeah.
what I-
Yeah.
But
But
it took me.
and then I think the last thing probably that is Tatum's health. Obviously, I mean, it's gonna be a question all playoffs. Like, can he give you a full playoff run while being Tatum?
Yeah.
And I mean, this Celtics team has been good without Tatum, but their ceiling really resides in Tatum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So like, I mean, if they get Embiid back and Paul George is playing like Paul George, then it could be a series, especially if you don't get Tatum. Like Tatum.
Hey, VJ Edgecombe can sneak up on you too.
VJ is good. VJ is definitely good.
He's damn good. So he can definitely make an impact. I won't say he'll win you a game.
He fooled people with that. What's the rookie of the year stuff?
Yeah, for like the first week.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. On to the next one here. We got the 3-6 matchup, the Knicks and the Hawks. I think this one gonna be a good one too. I think this one gonna be a goodie. I think the Hawks is gonna make it interesting.
I got Knicks in 6. Not gonna lie, I was looking at the game logs of this year. I'm not gonna lie, the Hawks have had the Knicks number.
That's what I'm saying.
The Knicks have not beat the Hawks all year.
They match up well.
They match up well. They got the defenders to throw at them.
Yeah.
I mean, the Knicks still do have the star power. Jalen Brunson is Jalen Brunson. So like, I mean, I think Jalen Brunson can win you 4 games by himself. So
it's not even about star power. It's just a Hawks. They're nothing. They haven't done anything that they don't.
This is a different Hawks.
This is a different Hawks.
We aren't seeing the same Hawks.
So you think this Hawks team is a better team without Trae Young and
I
all
think
those
they've been better without Trae Young.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. This
All
year
right.
with Trae Young, besides the one time they went to the Eastern Conference playoff,
Mhm.
they were literally the epitome of mediocre. They were like 41 and 41, like 39 and 42, like that's what they were giving you over and over year after year, other than 2021. So now that they've moved out of the play-in and actually secured a playoff spot, I think you can definitely say they're better.
Yeah.
You could say that.
Yeah.
You could say that, but I know they've had better teams than this. That when they and they went further. It's not like when Trae Young was there, they was trash. They were getting swept or anything like that. They weren't making the play.
They had that 1 year, but other than that 1 year, it really wasn't any. And that was 5 years ago.
That was no 5 years.
That was 2021.
I don't know what you talking about. I don't think you know what you talking about.
That was 2021 where they played the Bucks in the Eastern Conference Final.
Yep, sure was.
Now you co-signing?
I'm just saying it's a fact. Hey, what are we talking about?
That's literally that's the year that Giannis won his shit.
All
Nah, but
right.
I just don't. This gentleman sweep right here. So I don't
Okay.
see the Hawks going anything.
I think this could be a 7 game. Honestly, at
This
the least,
could go
at
7.
least
I
it'd be a
think
4-6. I mean a 4-2. Knicks way. I mean, I don't know. I think the Hawks could play free enough to maybe sneak them, but to move
I just
on.
don't think they have the experience. That's really my thing.
True, but I mean that's a scary team though. Some teams that don't have experience, it could be a scary team if they just go out
Because
there.
they have no
Never
expectations.
done anything other than be a scary team. I mean, one scary team that's done anything other than be scary.
Whatever, man. You've been watching basketball for 100 years, so it's
He gotta win that one. He gotta win that one.
It's been anything but
Hey, the
scary.
Suns when they went to the finals,
They won, but
we didn't expect that. They were scary.
Come on, man. Hey, come on.
All right, yeah, we can move on.
all right. So move on. Our last matchup of the first round, the 4-5 matchup in the Eastern Conference: Cavaliers versus the Raptors, which they've already finished game 1.
Cavs up 1-0.
Cavs at 1-0.
Cavs and 6.
Yeah.
I got Cavs in 6.
Might 5, maybe 5. This first game, I
Maybe
don't know.
5, yeah,
maybe
maybe
5
5.
because
Unless-
you see the
unless-
separation.
I think this game was kind of an outlier. I'm not gonna lie.
It was. If VI get it together,
Not
VI
even
don't-
just Brandon Ingram. I mean, they turned the ball over 17 times.
Hmm.
And you're playing against a Cavs team whose defense really isn't that good. Like, other than Evan Mobley and Jared Allen,
15 times is not a whole bunch of turnovers, though. That's not a crazy number. of
But
turnovers.
for the team that you're playing against, I'm saying, like,
Yeah.
this isn't a team that just forces turnovers.
And you're probably looking at about what 4 or 5 of those being unforced or just bad passes
Yeah.
or something like that.
Yeah.
So I don't see it. You like you said, it's not about the defense, but they're not gonna be able to stop Cleveland.
Yeah,
They're not
no.
gonna be able to do anything with
Oh,
Cleveland.
no, probably not. No.
Offensive. And they supposed to have the better defensive team, but you only have one guy over there that's really defensive, and that's Barnes.
Yeah,
Everybody else.
Hey, you got Jakob Pertl. Jakob Pertl
Get
defense.
the hell out of here! Stop.
Jamal Shed defense.
Jamal Shed.
Jamal Shed.
That's my guy. Jamal Shed, my guy. Go Cougs, but like, come on, bro.
Now, can he defend James Harden and Donovan Mitchell?
Come on, bro.
but does he play defense? Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, he can play defense.
RJ Barrett's not a bad defender.
I can play defense. I can sit there. I can sit there
RJ
and try.
someone to defend.
Yeah, man.
RJ
Yeah, I
Barrett.
mean, this series definitely has the ability to be ended in 4, really. Like,
It could.
it could
It
be
could.
ended in 4.
It could. Okay, wait. Cam, can you do something for me real quick? What
Yeah.
was James' stats in this game 1?
He had 22 and 10
Oh,
on 8 for 18.
wow.
I mean, it really was. It was Max Strus and Donovan Mitchell that
Yeah, but I mean,
killed them. Like,
you give me 22 and you average
oh yeah,
a
for
dub and 8 assists, bro.
Yeah.
That's better than what probably any playoff series this man ever had. Like,
No, that's better than anything you've ever got from Darius Garland as well. So,
right,
like
right.
that's definitely like we've talked about before. I mean, this is their ceiling raiser. Like,
And let me
their
not
floor
say
was gonna be
any
what it
series,
was.
and let me not say any series that James has ever had, because he did have a 3-1 lead over Warriors. But I'm just saying, like, being a sidekick, being a Robin, I think if he can do what he did tonight
Like we talked
consistently, yep.
James is a Robin. He's
Yeah.
a Robin with Batman ability.
Yep.
So, you know, but he's
Nightwing.
He'd rather be a Robin.
Right.
Yeah.
He's been pulling people for Westbrook, for
CP.
Howard, for CP. He's been trying to force somebody to take some pressure off of him for a minute now.
Yeah.
So
KD.
now that Donovan, come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Donovan Mitchell was really good this game.
Right.
Donovan Mitchell was really good this
Well,
game.
that's our playoff predictions for the first round. We'll definitely keep you guys updated as the games continue. Now to move on to something that's important for this, especially for me, because they've implemented my guy into this mix. But I'm gonna let you go. I'm gonna let you go off, Kim. I'm gonna let you take the lead on this one. Let the people know what we're talking about next.
We're gonna give our award ballots. So like we got obviously our All NBA.
Yep.
We got all of the individual awards, so like Rookie of the Year, Coach of the Year, Sixth Man of the Year, etc. And then our All Defensive. I'll just start off with, I'll go from third to first for my All NBA teams.
Yeah.
I have Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, Jalen Johnson, Denny Advia, and James Harden.
This is and what team is this?
Third team.
Oh, this third. Okay,
third
okay.
team.
You're going.
Yeah.
Okay. Got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
I
like that.
I really the fourth, fifth spot is kind of like iffy. Like there's a couple guys that can make that spot. Like as I was gonna say earlier, like I think Jalen Duren could be a shout for third team.
Yeah, for sure.
I think Scotty Barnes could be a shot for third team. Ed could be a shot for third team. Simply off of his defensive pressure.
Yeah.
There's a couple of guys you could throw in for that, but I think the locked guys are like Jamal Murray, Tyrese Maxey, and Jalen Johnson.
Yeah, for sure. I like your list. I would probably throw Jalen Duren in there just because when Cade has been out, the dude kills, bro. The dude kills.
I mean, it don't matter who's in the lineup.
Yeah, it don't matter
who his point guard is.
But
like,
it was really important when Cade was out.
This
guy kept that level of that intensity up. So that's probably somebody that I would interchange in there. But I'm not gonna fight you on that. Definitely not gonna fight you on that.
For my second team, I have Jalen Brunson, Cade Cunningham, Donovan Mitchell, Kevin Durant, and Kawhi. Kawhi, well, I couldn't. Oh, man, he was real close to making my first team, but I'm not that biased.
That's crazy.
I'm not that biased.
That's crazy.
I think the second team is pretty like standard. Like I think that's kind of locked up.
Yeah.
Brunson, Cade have to make it. KD, Kawhi has to make it. I think probably Donovan Mitchell is the one that's kind of arguable, like him, Jamal Murray, Maxey fighting for that spot.
Yeah, fighting for that spot. Yep.
Then the All NBA first team, I think everybody should have the same five: Shea, Luka, Jaylen Brown, Wemby, Jokic. Yep. I think that's really clear cut, easy five.
Yep.
Then I can move to my all defensive teams. For my second team, I have Scotty, I have Bam, Hasten Wallace, OG Anunoby, and Stephon Castle.
I like that. I'm not arguing nothing on that one.
Yeah, the numbers really back up Castle. For me, it was a toss up between like Castle, Dyson Daniels was in there. But I think those first three are pretty, or really the first four.
Honorable mention, Asar Thompson.
Asar Thompson's in my first team. So my first team,
I'm about to say,
I got Wemby, Chet, Asar, Gobert, and Amin.
Oh yeah. Love it.
Amin, Scotty are kind of fighting for that spot and the one. But I think the all defensive teams are kind of, those are the 10 best defenders in the league, probably. I think Asar Thompson is the best perimeter defender in the league as of right now.
Yeah.
He's just so disruptive. Like, he can guard like 1 through 4. It really doesn't matter if it's a fast, short, twitchy guard or somebody who tries to outmuscle you with his. Really, him and Amin with their combined like athleticism, strength, and
quickness.
Length. They're so tough to handle when it comes to defensive pressure.
And Steals champ.
Obviously,
Steals champ this year. So.
Steals champ. Deflections, he does that. Like, Asar does that.
Hey, yo, what you got going on over there, bro? This nigga is Arby's. We have the meats.
For my defensive teams, I'm gonna go straight into DPOY. So for my ballot, obviously, I think the obvious answer is Wemby.
Come on,
he might be unanimous.
Unanimous, bro.
sure
some
that
of his defensive stats this year: 3.1 blocks per game, 3.7 rim deterrence percentage, and then plus 4.1 defensive box plus minus.
So you
So
could
he
really
was literally
say
just
like he could have damn near had 5 blocks a game
yeah,
because people are literally he can't get the block, but he's literally
yes,
either making you pass it or you're throwing up some bull. So
yes.
like,
That's how crazy Wemby is when it comes to protecting the rim.
I mean,
Um,
it's already been said though that who was Draymond was talking about it when on his podcast.
mhm.
He actually mentioned it. He said that if he's going to give anybody the deal, the DPOY, it's going to be Wimby because of the fact that he makes you change everything that you want to do,
yeah,
especially when you go into the paint. It's like,
Mhm.
yeah, let me even some of the best players go in there like, nah, let me reevaluate this whole decision right here because this guy's down.
And to kind
yeah.
of go to a blast from the past, when this man was guarding Kyrie, and I think it was an All-Star
Oh
game,
yeah,
when he was guarding Kyrie, got shook. Kyrie get
and
into the court
still
and still affected the
recovered,
shot and recovered. I'm
still
like,
recovered.
what?
Yeah,
What?
I
This,
think he was like 2 feet away from him, and his
that's
arm just reached
that's
over.
what I'm saying, bro.
and
Like,
that's one of the best under the rim finishers of all time.
come
Like
on, bro.
there
And he
you
got you
really
on the
can't
island.
get more crafty than Kyrie.
Come on,
Like
bro.
when it comes to around the rim, and he still couldn't. Like yeah, Wimby something like we've never seen. Like
Yeah,
the
dog.
how he moves his feet, the length he has,
Yeah.
his even his jumping ability. Like I think his dad was like a high jumper or something.
Mhm.
So like he's just an anomaly. Like
Yeah,
he's an alien,
for sure.
as we already know.
Right.
Then I had Chet at my 2, and then Rudy Gobert at my 3. I mean, Rudy's always gonna
It
be the
just
person
makes me
you
sick though. Like it literally
like.
makes me sick, bro. Like Rudy is
He's
always in
just
this
good.
freaking conversation, dog.
He's just really good at. I mean, exactly at what Wemby does, deterring. Like even if he
Yeah.
doesn't get the blocks, he's a really good rim presence. Like as a help defender, he's really good. Now on islands, perimeter defending, he
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
obviously isn't the
Curtains.
same as the other 2 people, but as a rim protector, which is the
Yeah.
most important defensive position
Yeah.
in the game of basketball, that's always going to get Rudy a shout, I think.
Yeah. For sure. For sure.
And next, I have the clutch player of the year.
Mm.
This one's unanimous, I think. Shea averaged like 8 points in the fourth quarter while only playing like 7 minutes a game in the fourth quarter, if he played a fourth quarter. So I really don't think
At the
it's
beginning
much
of
of
the
an
year, I
argument.
would have gave it to Cade, but I will agree with you with those with saying those stats and how Shea has been playing when it comes to closing out games. I mean,
Yeah, multiple game winners.
yeah.
Like if the game is close in the fourth quarter,
Mm-hmm.
you can depend on him. No, really, no matter what. I also think who would have been my 2 is Anthony Edwards.
Okay.
But he didn't qualify, unfortunately, for the NBA awards.
Mm-hmm.
He's been so good in
you
clutch
ain't
games,
what
late
the
in games.
Lucas one of them dudes, ain't he?
The
Luke,
a clutch guy,
Luka's a first half guy.
a clutch
Luka's a
guy.
get you the lead guy.
I don't know, Cam. We went to a game and you know who closed out that game? Remember
Man, he closed out. He
And
closed out against a team that can't close.
Didn't this game? Didn't this game? You know who closed out that game? All right.
I just,
I'm
but
not.
the entirety of the season, I think But that's my guy though. That's my guy. I got him for the real award. I got him for the real award. So man, the PCC MVP, the PCC MVP.
Next, I'm gonna move into most improved player.
Okay.
This one was a pretty tough pick for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Probably the rest of my award picks were pretty tough. For my most improved, I have Nikhil Alexander
Oh
Walker.
yes, I love that.
He was so good during his regular season, like a walk-in 20 ball, and he's always going to be an elite defender on the perimeter. He, I mean, some of the stats I have here, he increased his points per game by 11.
Yep.
His steals per game by point 0.7, and then his true shooting even went up. So with his points going up, his efficiency went up as well. So he didn't just improve on the fact of him getting more minutes.
Yeah,
He
more
actually
shots.
became
Yeah.
a better scorer.
Yeah.
His true shooting went up by 2.6%. So, um, Nah has been really good. Like
Yeah.
that's one of the guys that I wanted the Rockets to go after in free agency.
Would have been nice.
Unfortunately,
Would have
yeah,
been nice.
unfortunately he went another way. I think if he would be on the Rockets right now, man,
We
we
still
ain't gonna have them talks. We ain't gonna have them
we
talks.
still beating y'all. It don't matter.
Anyways, for my two, I had Denny Avdija.
Yeah, I'm about to say
Um,
he has to have
yeah,
he has to have something
he's
there.
improved to really an all NBA level.
Yeah.
And I mean, the quality of player he's been this year definitely has, you can see the visual improvement as well as the improvement in the box score. Um, and then for my three, I had Jalen Duren,
Okay.
another guy who improved to all NBA level. I feel
Yep.
like Jalen Duren, we saw flashes of it beforehand, but this year I just think he found new ways to be
Yeah.
the player that he is. Like we see more ball handling,
Mhm.
more short floaters, more mid ranges, less of just pick and roll dunk, get a rebound type
Yeah.
of guy, like a Andre Drummond or something like that.
Yeah.
He's really coming to his own as a scorer. Not that's why I had him at my
The one
three.
the one he learned how to be a pro from, right?
Yeah,
Like that's his dude right there. So he's okay. All right, we'll see because
yeah,
Andre Drummond actually was one of those ascending guys. He was one of them guys like he was like, oh well, man, they wait to see this cat, wait to see this
his
cat.
his box score always gave more than what he was as a player though. Like he
Nah, no.
he would give you like 13 points and 22 rebounds, but it would be almost meaningless because almost all of them were like offensive boards from his misses.
Right.
So like it was like
He was not that bad of a shooter. I think he's like a 55 guy somewhere in there. So
and all he did was dunk and layup. He didn't even back his game up as much as Jalen Duren has. Like he was literally all at the rim. But I mean that he definitely, you can see the improvement in the way he plays as well as his box score stats. So that was my three. For six man of the year, I had three guys to choose from. It's really a two-man race, but I did shout out to AJ Mitchell. That's who I had at my three for
Okay.
six man of the year. But it really comes down to Jaime Jaquez and Keldon Johnson. Those were the two guys who have put in the most off the bench.
Yeah.
Especially when it comes down to Keldon Johnson, it being really meaningful,
Right.
and efficient.
I think
That
it would
that
have
was
been
the
more
biggest thing.
meaningful if Spo would have just gave more to Jaime, because it was sometimes where Jaime was just like
The
not
best player on the court.
He was the best player on the court, but he was getting taken off the court just
Yep.
because of the rotations and stuff like that. So I definitely agree with those. But Keldon Johnson is one of them guys for sure.
I tip the nod to Jaime
Hmm.
just because his box score stats were better, and
Yeah.
that's kind of what you see a lot from six man of the year when it comes to the voters. He was 15, 5, and 5 on 56% true shooting.
Hmm.
And then Keldon was 13 and 5 on 62.
But you gotta think about who is even though he's coming in as a six man, he still got people behind him like a Dylan Harper.
Yeah.
And that second unit is
Julian Champagny.
right. They're gonna get up shots. So
Yeah, but I mean, like there was a point in time where it's like I thought every shot that Keldon Johnson took was going in
You're
during
right.
the stretch. Like he's been that good for the Spurs off the bench. He's really helped them get to that two spot. Um, but I do just tip it slightly to Jaime just because of the production. Then Coach of the Year, this is also kind of a two-man race, but I did want to give a shout out to Miss Johnson,
Yeah.
winning 60 games with this Spurs team after they just were in the lottery. So
Right.
like this is that's a really big feat. But there's really two big stories when it comes to Coach of the Year, and Coach of the Year is a narrative based thing.
Hmm.
Like it's the stories and narrative matter. So my two came down to JB Bickerstaff, the Pistons coach,
Hmm.
and Joe Mazzulla.
Yep. That's the only two.
That's really the only two
And
for
JJ
me.
Redick, honorable mention, but we're not
Oh,
gonna talk about
oh
that.
Lord.
We're not gonna talk about
Oh,
that.
Lord.
We're not gonna talk about that. Shout out
Joe
to JJ.
obviously he had the expectations. Everybody expected the Celtics to maybe be a play-in team, low 6 to 10 seed probably without Jason Tatum, and they did not take their foot off the gas all year. They were the same old Celtics. Ended up as the 2 seed in the East. Um, really Joe Mazzulla getting the most out of his players. Like all NBA first team year from Jaylen Brown. I don't really see it any other way. Then I mean Peyton Pritchard has been really good all year. Uh you also have he's been getting, especially as of recent, the most out of players like Hugo Gonzalez and like Baylor Shireman, um Neemias Queta has been good in the Vucevic absence. Yeah, I mean, Joe Mazzulla really he's been a player's coach all year,
Yeah.
and he's been his sets defensively and offensively always are top notch. But then you have JB Bickerstaff on the other hand, who also has got the very most out of his players.
Hmm.
I mean, like Kay said before, they weren't 2-22 bad, and we know that now with now that they got the right person in office. He's gotten the most out of Jalen Duren, um, really ascending him. Cade Cunningham was in MVP talks before his injury, um, and even their role players. Shout out Dennis Jenkins. Dennis Jenkins has been great
Yep.
coming from the G League. Then you also have like Duncan Robinson, who just set uh he just set a record for I think it was most threes made in the season for the Pistons or something. I think it was previously held by Malik Beasley.
Oh, okay.
And I mean JB Bickerstaff has done the same thing Joe Mazzulla has, and he just didn't have the narrative before. So
This is the most nonsensical category that we have to go through in all this.
Man,
Because
and
nobody
man,
this
come
matters.
on, man.
nobody cares
This
about these coaches.
this
Nobody
matters.
cares who coach of the year because we've seen it happen. You can be 2 years removed and out of a job. So
No, that's
I
true.
just I just don't
I don't
get
think that's the case with these guys though.
Not
no,
with
I
them
don't
guys.
I mean,
no, I don't
in the guys that we've seen beforehand, we did already know their flaws. Like even though the teams won a lot of games, we seen the flaws in the teams that kind of lied on the
and it,
coach.
and it also lies on your team too because
Oh, for
like
sure, it's a lot is personnel based.
when you can have a cat that's there been submitted and then all of a sudden he's on the move and now that coach is just a coach and not coach of the year
It's
no more.
definitely personnel based.
Yeah.
But I eventually gave the nod to Joe Mazzulla simply because he had the story
Yeah.
behind it.
Yeah.
Um, way higher than expectations.
Hmm.
I think we all kind of expected the Pistons to be good. Of course, not this good,
Yeah.
but we all expected them to be pretty good. Nobody expected this out of the Celtics.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Um,
JB get it.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
it's
JB, but I
it's
wouldn't
between
be.
them two.
Yeah, I wouldn't be. I definitely wouldn't be mad with Joe Mazzulla. Like you said, off the narrative and the storyline, and that plays a big part too. So, shout out to them guys. So what this
Next I have Rookie of the Year.
okay, I'm about to say
We
wait,
go we gonna leave the biggest and
Hey.
best for last. Next I have Rookie of the Year. I'm gonna go from bottom up for
Mhm.
this one. Third I have VJ. Yeah, third I have
Man,
VJ.
we could talk. We could get this man some. We can give VJ some love, man. Come on, man.
Exactly. Shout out, honorable mention, VJ Edgecombe.
For a whole 2 months of work. Okay. All right.
He put up decent numbers.
I'll move on to the real stuff. Not me.
Put up decent numbers.
We've had to advertise. Let's get to the main course.
But like you said, it is a 2-man race. Cooper Flag and Con Knipple. Cooper Flag ended up finishing the year averaging 21, 6, and 5 on 55% true shooting. Then Con averaged 19, 5, and 3 on 64% true shooting. His efficiency was insane this year, especially from a rookie.
He had 275.
He's one of the best, like, just straight shooters that I've seen come out the draft. Like,
okay, that's great.
But with that being said, I think because of the end stretch of the season, the later parts, I am gonna give it to Cooper Flag. Damn. Ended up being the youngest player to ever drop 50. The most 40-point games by a teenager in NBA history.
Okay.
Like, he was that, but the later part of the season is really what gave the tip of the nod for him. Like, Con was better at the beginning of the year, and since All-Star break, Cooper Flag just turned it up.
I feel you, but there is a narrative of give me a second. There's a narrative of him being the number one option, and Con not being basically a number 3, maybe a number 2 on some nights. To where those opportunities, with the opportunities that he did have, the stats are
to where he's averaged 10 points in the playoffs. I mean, the play-in game.
Hold on.
It's a regular season stat.
Hold on, exactly. And where is Cooper Flag? Where was Cooper Flag during the play-in tournament?
Well, they went close in terms of performance. I mean, they were kind of close in terms of performances.
They was kind of close. Come on, bro. Show love. I think it could be a co in this situation, but like Cam said,
I wouldn't be mad at that. I
wouldn't be mad at a co, but that later part of the year, and
I think the race was already close before that.
Yeah,
and then Hooper just, I mean, like,
some 40 and 50 pieces just changed.
Yeah, like
it
30, 40, 50. You check the box score of a game that you didn't see from the Mavs. Cooper Flag had 35, 40, like 50. Like, he, in from like, what, March, or from like February to the end of the season, he was on a ridiculous tear. And I think that also has more to deal with, like, the fact that they were playing him out of position at the beginning of the year. Jason Kidd wanted him to be a point guard because of the amount of offense that they ran through him at Duke, but he's not a point guard. And that showed once he started playing more with Ryan Nembhard and Brandon Williams. Once he started getting put in those lineups more and more, that's when he started to show the Cooper Flag that we thought we were going to see beforehand.
Yeah. But I think it was good for him, though. I mean, J. Kidd knew the landscape of what this team was going to be looking like, especially getting rid of AD and not having Kyrie this year. I think he kind of just was experimenting with that. And, I mean, it's definitely something when you can put Cooper in that ball handling realm to be like kind of a point forward type of player. So I think it was something that he needed to experience for sure.
I have one more thing. By the way, their usage percentage, despite one being the 1 option and the other being the 3, their usage percentage was only 3% different. So it wasn't like it was a big difference between the two.
I mean, kind of gonna be in the game, bro. Like.
No, but this has to do like how many sets or how much is the ball in your hand.
Type deal.
That's what usage percentage is about. Like
type deal.
And then, last but not least,
main course.
Let's go.
We have the MVP race.
Come on, man.
3-man race. I don't have your guy in it.
That's crazy.
I'm not gonna lie.
That's why. Wait.
At my 3, I have Jokic.
3 man.
At my 3, I have Jokic.
What?
Jokic ended the year averaging 28, 12, and 11, which is honestly crazy in itself.
It's
I
crazy
have
in itself.
somebody who averaged a 30-point triple-double at my 3 in the MVP race.
Who's 2?
Victor Wembanyama.
Oh my god. No, bro, I can't do it.
At my 2, I have Victor Wembanyama being the best defender in the league and still going out there and averaging 25 on
DPOY.
Is what that MVP, most valuable, not most valuable offensive player, most valuable player.
No,
MVP has something to do with defense.
I got you.
So, with that being said, Wemby leading this team to 60 wins, that was a really big part in him being so high in my ballot. But, I mean, I've said it for weeks now. My MVP is Shea. 31, 6.5, and 4 on 66% true shooting. Honestly, before the later part of the season, I would have probably voted for Shea to get it almost unanimously. But Wemby did put in a bit of a fight at the end of the year, putting up some 40-point games and stuff like that. But I mean, Shea was Shea all year. We're seeing a guy who's coming off an MVP year, and he looks the same, if not better, than he did last year. So I really don't see a world where he doesn't win the MVP. But like I said, it's insane that I have Jokic at my 3, and he averages a 30-point triple-double.
No, it's insane that Luka isn't in this conversation, gang. Like,
why?
What? What are we talking about? This man averaged damn near 34, 8 and 8. Well, damn near averaged 34, 9 and 9.
Is that better than 28, 12, and 11?
That's fine. I'm talking about he could compete for. You could even put Jokic in that second spot and bring Victor down, and Victor could be competing with Luka for that third spot.
No.
Like what? What do we?
No, I don't see that. I mean,
yeah, but
come on, man.
The winning impact is what
exactly. We're talking about a guy who just won 60 games.
Hold on.
Didn't have LeBron, and didn't have.
I mean, and then even if you talk about winning, Jokic ended up as a higher seed than the Lakers.
We lost them. We talk about get you.
Injuries happen, bro. And then with Jokic, like I said, 67% true shooting, the most efficient star scorer in the league, other than Shea, probably, and he also led the best offense in the league. Like that team ended up as the best offense in the league by metrics, and it was because of Jokic. So I just think,
like I
team
say,
success matters.
That's true.
Not
when it comes to the PC. Not when it comes to the PCC MVP. The Paper Cut Chronicle MVP for me is Luka. I'm gonna say every week, and I'm gonna stress it out. The 25, 26.
If it means anything, I had Luka at my 4.
That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He could get a participation trophy.
That's crazy, man. That's crazy.
I mean, at least he was eligible. At least I could throw his name in the hat.
That's true, and I'm glad, bro, is gonna get.
Make an All-NBA team.
Yeah, he's gonna make an All-NBA. He's gonna make an All-NBA, and that's cool. That's cool and all. But my guy did some work this year. I'm sad that he did not in the playoffs because I feel like this definitely would have been Rockets would have been through. They would have been through if Lucas played.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda, bro.
But you're right. You're absolutely right. And but you know what's about to happen.
Rockets in 5.
That would have been an other 7-game series. If
no,
it was
full strength.
I think that could have won.
No, we winning in 6.
Okay.
AR and Luka and Bron, we winning in 6. Stop it.
Okay.
Stop it. But all right, now we're gonna wrap up our episode here. Like I said, this is episode 4 of our What's the Word series. Before we do that, any closing arguments from you guys? Luka's MVP for me.
Rockets in 5. Hey.
I don't want to closing argument.
Oh no, my closing argument is if Kevin Durant or LeBron James did what Kawhi Leonard did in that game against the Warriors, they would have been getting crucified,
No,
bro. I have not seen any real like judgment on Kawhi after that game. My guy had basically the same amount of turnovers as points in the second half. Could you imagine how they would be talking about KD on Twitter if he did that?
Oh my
In
god.
in an elimination game? Oh my gosh.
No, that's true.
Oh my gosh.
That's true.
It wasn't even a playoff game, so who cares really? At the end of the
It's to make the playoffs.
Right.
It matters. It's
Right.
a season game.
Right.
It's crazy.
And this is one of the and Kawhi is one of the best postseason performers I've ever seen.
Who expected them to be there anyway? Who expected anything?
I expected them to win. Actually, I expected them to win.
After they traded everything away to be in the lottery anyway. So
And the way that I seen them play afterwards, I mean, Darius Garland for them was almost just as good as James Harden was for them.
for a second,
All right, guys. We'll continue this next week. We'll catch y'all next week. We'll definitely talk about more about this NFL draft that's coming up as well. But with that being said, that is the word, and we is out. Yes.